Hey everybody, welcome to Don't Look Back Adventure. Today we're up with the first expansion, bad guy expansion for Don't Look Back, that I've painted up, which is Death on the Line. It's Choo Choo Chop, Boxcar Willy, a legendary figure out in the forest in Northwoods, is now terrorizing the teens again. And of course our intrepid gang goes to investigate. So show you the table, show you the mission. This is a two-parter and we'll get this underway. Here it is, Death on the Line. I love these expansions come in VHS tapes like they're another episode or like sequel or whatever. And I've painted up Boxcar Willy. You can see he's an evil train conductor with a chainsaw, holding it flying in the air, you know, to kind of be homage to a certain leathery-faced individual. And then we get a two-part mission. We're going to start here with Across the Tracks. The last stop is the other one. And it gives us our inspiration, investigate and escape. So the table setup for this one is place a train track in table section A and fill the table with woods and scatter train. Place a shack or old train car 6 inches from the outer corner of table section D. The characters start within 4 inches of the top left corner of table section A. Place a single point of interest representing Boxcar Willy's hat in the center of D, so A, B, C, D. Then place 4 fright tokens next to the shack or train car. And that's it. So this is the only point of interest, Boxcar Willy's hat. The hat cannot be traded or dropped. If the character holding Willy's hat falls victim, the game is over. It lasts 12 turns, and Willy's Wrath, the character that successfully investigates Willy's hat, automatically becomes the target of Boxcar Willy. Never-ending Whistle, you get a terror point on 10, 11, and 12, and then Never Sated, Boxcar Willy is never removed from a table when a character falls victim, so he doesn't savor the moment ever. Then No Lights. Objective, one character needs to successfully investigate the point of interest and acquire Boxcar Willy's hat. That character must get back to within 4 inches of the outer corner of the table edge of section A by the end of turn 12. And then MOs, it's direct, mutilated, armed and dangerous, and violent. So he reduces all damage by 2 to a minimum of 1. He's got his various blades that do 3 injuries, combat 15, and wild swings. Everyone within 2 inches of him when he takes an attack takes the damage. And then armed and dangerous, if you're injured by his melee attacks, you get bleeding automatically. And violent, he adds 1 injury to all of its attacks. So he is horrifyingly dangerous, and may just kill everyone. And then he's direct, place the killer 6 inches away from the most characters. And in the open, in the case of a tie, the characters may choose. When the killer moves this turn, it rolls 2d10 for the best movement, picks the best die result, and then moves towards the closest character, which will always be whoever has his hat. See who's investigating the woods today. We've got, of course, our gang here, Ranger Sandy. We've got Max the Abs, Alice with her cheer squad stuff, Holden, and then Denise and Seth. So without Denise's cell phone, we're not getting any bystanders in here in this game at all. And we're going to deal with 4 characters right now to see who shows up. 4, Seth and Sandy are the ones who are sitting out this game, so no lights for me and no getting in the way. So that's unfortunate because this is a run and gun one. Her ability to become the target would be super handy. So it's going to be Holden, and then Denise, Max, and Alice. Turn 1, Fright Phase. Do our tokens activate 10 plus? No. Killer Phase, he has not, of course, been summoned. The Boxcar Willy is dormant. So we're into the character phase, and our 4 characters have, of course, arrived over here next to Holden's truck, and are trying to get over here to the hat. Got any terror? So let's start with Alice. She's fantastic. She's going to go 10. So move and move. She has no terror token, so she can't trip. She's just going to head over here. Now she is going to trigger a jump scare. Let's see what happens. 10. Screams in distance. All fright tokens move D10 towards this character. Oh god, so this one is going to go 8. That was less than ideal. This next one is going to go 7. Well, that's, I guess we've awoken Boxcar Willy. The next one goes 10. Sure. So this plus 2. And then the last one's going to go 7 as well. Fantastic. Great so far. She was going to face, I guess, let's say, Holden to motivate him. This is 12, so she can get his, I guess, extra bonus to a skill test for this turn. Then we're going to go with Denise, and she's just going to walk as well. She only moves 4, though, so she can go 8, head to here. So then 2 of the area terrain, 9, laugh it off, remove a terror point. Sweet, good job. The Abs will go. And walk his 8 as well. Denise, hey baby, what's going on? I think he might actually be outside of all terrain. Oh, I did it. Let me thread the needle like that. You won't make it in between them, but he ended in a safe spot. And then it's going to be Holden, and he can just ignore it because he's a main character. For jump scares for him. All right, sweet. New fright phase. Do they activate? Sure do. First one, right here. 7. It's 6 inches towards the nearest character. Uh-oh. Well, she's going to get one. On to Alice. The next one, 5, moves as well. Then this one, 10. It's here! It arrives! So now we replace this token with Boxcar Willy, and we roll 2d10 to see what happens. And so, he's gonna go 6. Now we're gonna chance to shoot him. He lumbers forward. Last token, a 2. Goes away, and we flip all the lights. Well, there we go. Well, this isn't great, because we have almost no way of killing him. He is impossible to kill. So that was the fright phase. Now we activate the killer. Right, after Alice he goes. 10 inches. On a 15 or less, she has no fright tokens right now. Hits the 13, does 4 damage to her. You know, she's bleeding. Second attack is everybody within 2, and I don't think I'm quite... No, I definitely am. Holden's gonna take 2 injuries because his armed and dangerous means that he flails around even more wildly. Also gives him bleeding. Okay, no big deal. We're fine. I guess it's on to the character phase. Well, I guess we start with Alice. She's in range of 2 fright tokens, so she's gonna gain 2 terror, which is not great. Or we can do this a different way. We're not gonna do it that way. We're gonna actually go with the man, the legend that is the Abs, and he's gonna walk into melee with his bat and try and drive this dingus off. Now, was he in range of... He was in range of actually 0 tokens. They're on the other side of Denise. No terror for him. So sweet combat at 10. We'll see if he can drive back Boxcar Willy. A 5 he does. He does 3, which goes down to 1 though, because Boxcar Willy be mutilated. And then drives him off 2. Back to there. That frees up Alice, which is great. That's his 2 actions. He can use his baby blues though to make her make a free walk action. Get her a little closer. Denise, she'll gain 2 terror points because she's next to 2 scary things. And she's then gonna run. And then just head towards Boxcar Willy's hat. I'm gonna take a look at Holden. Get rid of his bleeding and 2 damage tokens. And she's gonna walk 5, heading this way. Being like deuces. Encourage Holden. Then Holden's gonna walk 4, and he'll gain 2 terror as well. He'll do, let me take a look at that on his Alice. Vice versa, they patch each other up. Everybody's scared. Round. All right, do we roll for tokens? It was a 6+, now it's a 4+. Nope. Let's start this round. So no rolling for them, but they're right there, and so is Boxcar Willy. Which he's going after Max. Oh geez, he goes 10, so the fact that I rolled the wrong dice doesn't really matter. No terror though, so no bonus to hit. He misses somehow. This is in 2, so no extra attacks. That was insanely lucky. So we're on to 3 right now. Out of 12, which means we gotta get moving. Denise, I need you to cause a distraction. You in range of this? Nope, you're just gonna run 8. And head over here. Now you'll start your activation next to this, but you won't end it. Actually, she should have rolled a jump scare before. 10. That was move everything D6 towards her. Which would have been last turn, which means these would all be 6 inches. These would actually all be underneath her at the end of her last move from the jump scare. She will gain 2 terror and go to 4. So anymore, it's gonna be bad, and then she'll make her runs and start heading towards Willy's shack, but she'll stay outside of range of any jump scares. Alice is gonna go. She is going to patch up. Oh no, Holden's not damaged. She's going to encourage Holden, and then she's gonna move twice. Holden go first. No, we can have Max go first. Max is gonna go first, actually. He's in melee right now. He's gonna smash and hit. 1 damage. Takes him to 2, but it does drive him back. Push him away 2 inches again. Back to there. Or Max, I like it. And he's not injured right now, so we don't really have to do much. So as a quick action, take a look at that on Alice. No, he can't. She's too close. Oh, he can make Alice move. Alice move to within 2, and then take a look at it. This is Baby Blues, and she'll heal too. Okay, well then now that's all done, we can go with Alice, and she's going to, I guess, give the encourage action to Holden. She'll move twice, going 10 to here, but then roll for a jump scare. Ha! 5. On the shoulder, place the closest friendly standing character with an 8 into base contact. Then he just teleports over. And it's just Holden, and he's gonna, I think, aim shotgun right now. The 2 of them can hold this guy off. 12, so he aims first. Have to, actually. He's already encouraged for +3, so it's just a 15. Take the shot. Hits. E5 damage -2. So that's gonna be a 4 rounded up, goes to 2. Not moving left, he's just gonna head back this way. Cancel his own jump scare, because he can. Turn 4, do we roll for fight tokens? Oh, sorry. Yes, we do. This one, a 4. It moves 6 inches towards, it looks like Holden. Just ends in base to base. This one also moves probably towards Max this time. It's Boxcar Willy going after Max. Oh, he's doing it. Going now. Juking it out with the track star. 10's gonna hit. Oh god, he takes 4 damage. And he's bleeding. Alright, heroes. Let's get moving. Denise, you're just gonna walk. Stay outside of 8. You're gonna walk. I guess get within 2. Encourage him first. So first move action, encourage him, and then second move action, move to there. Scare. A 3. Flicker, but there are no lights, so doesn't matter. Holden. Alright, you've got a gain of fright, or terror rather, because you're next to a fright token. You go to 3. Courage, so 15. Actually, no. We can't go with you yet. We need to go with Matt. And then he will hit with the baseball bat on a 10. Cranks it. So another point of damage on Willy. And then drives him back 2. So back to there. And then his second action, he'll just move. Ugh. He'll take a damage because he is bleeding right now. So he's at 5. He's gonna go. He's within 2 now, so he can do a take a look at it to remove 2 damage and the bleeding condition. Because he was encouraged, he'll shoot Willy on a 15. Crit. Well, it's not a crit, only an infinity. D5 damage. Oh, potato. Oh, it's so close to a 9. 8. That's gonna be 2 more. He's at 7. Alright, well, it's now on turn 5 out of 10. We're almost halfway through. We still haven't gotten Willy's cap, which is terrible. The fright tokens, probably do, yep. So for the one that's underneath, oh sorry, actually, and he would have gained a terror. And gone to 4, 3, yeah, 4. And that's it, because he started within 4. So, does this one move? 7, closest, the other one, 4. It'll move as well towards Max. Here comes Willy, Choo Choo. He's going 8. Pain train's leaving the station. Comes flying over after Max again. Just terrorizing. 2. Oh my god, almost a crit. 8 damage on a crit and just like saws you in half. So 4 more. So Max goes to 7. And then Holden takes 2 because he's just in the blast zone. And they're both bleeding. Just throwing med packs at each other. Alright, well, activation phase. We'll start with the abs. He is at +2 terror now, because he's right on top of 2 terror points. And he will take a swing, 10 or less. Baseball bat, 5, he gets him. So he's not over his terror limit yet. His terror limit is high enough that he can just drive him back, do a damage. Do a patch up on Holden, remove 2, and get rid of a bleeding. But then he'll take another damage because he's bleeding at the end of the round. 8, oh my god. Well, Holden's gonna go after Alice. Alice can just move 5, so she can see him. And then encourage him. Move 5 back, maybe? Yeah. Denise is gonna move her 4. Oh, sorry, and she'll have to roll a jump scare, won't she? 9. Put off, remove a terror point. Good for you, Alice. So now Denise can go, and she'll go walk over to investigate this point. Make a jump scare first. 2. 3 sounds, make an awareness test or trip. What's her awareness? 10? She's okay. This is 5. Luckily I rolled, or 8 rather. Luckily I rolled well enough. 8 or less again. 3. She finds Boxcar Willy's hat. And that's Holden. He'll quick action to take a look at it on Max, so he's not bleeding. And only has 6 damage on him. And then he's got his encouragement, so he's going to shotgun Willy. 2. Gets it. Just got a roll of 10. There we go. 3 damage. Oh my god, we drove Willy off. That's going to be, it would be 4 goes to, sorry, 5 goes to 3. And he's got 8 on him. So we managed to drive him off. There's an additional terror point for that, because he's mutilated and scary. Somehow we're still alive on turn 6. It should be said that Max is not doing well. Max has gone toe-to-toe with Boxcar Willy, and it hasn't been great. So, oh sorry, and both these guys would actually gain a terror point. Or rather, Holden would have for being there. But he had 5, he would have still been fine for his tests. So rolling, do we roll? We sure do. So for this one, 2, it just goes away. Other one, 4, it moves towards Max and stops. Both had 2 actually. He would have gone to 5. He would have been -2 to his test. He rolled a 2, it didn't matter. Max would have 1 more for activating their 2 of them. Hey, well, we have a turn of getting out of here. So Denise, you need to move. And then move again. Not roll under your terror. And be fine. Well, I wouldn't have actually been able to heal Max, because I would have had to reload Holden's shotgun that turn. I made that a snapshot at -2, so actually it would have been -7, but I still rolled a 2 somehow and hit. It would have been -7, -4 because of the encourage. So I actually hit on 8 or less. So I was still okay. I just need to make sure that I have the right number of things on me, and Max is now bleeding. Yeah, Denise, that was your activation. Alice is gonna go 10. And you know what, we're gonna try and actually trigger the jump scare because I wanna get the free movement out of it potentially. So we'll head 10 to there. Encourage Denise for what it's worth. And then jump scare. Flicker, nothing happens. He'll reload as a long skill and then make a move. Going 4. He won't make a move, he'll patch up Max. What am I talking about? Max is gonna gain a terror, take a walk 4, and then take a breath. Move 2 damage by doing that, but then he does trigger a jump scare. 2 sounds, he has to make an awareness test on a 10 or less. He's fine, we're in good shape. Turn 8. Roll for tokens, I think it's automatic now. So 3 removed. As there are no fright tokens on the table, they arrive on B and C in the center. Now Boxcar Willy arrives. Savored the kill, he's undamaged, and he's back in the mix. Largest concentration of characters is, I guess, here. So he's 6 inches away. Like that. He rolls 2 dice when he arrives. So he's within 6 of 3 here. That's the most I could get, because if we put him over here, he won't be able to be within 6 of all 3. So right there, and then he's gonna go 8. He's gonna go 8 towards Denise because she has his hat. Character phase. Well, it's time to take one for the team here. We're gonna start with Alice. She's going to, I think, encourage Denise, and she's just gonna move here and then distract. Cause Willy to walk 3 inches towards her. Makes her jump scare test. 9. Taps it off, removes the terror point. Oh, Alice, you hero. That means Denise can go. She's just gonna YOLO it. 8. Actually, first thing she's gonna do is she's gonna call Daddy's cell phone. A 6+ on a D20. She can put someone in the center of the section she's in. She does barely. Hiker Bob shows up and goes, "Hi everybody, what's going on? I was just sleeping in this cabin." Then Denise is gonna run 4 going over here. No. She's gonna go 4 going... No, she's gonna go straight on. What am I talking about? Then we'll go with Max the Abs. He's gonna go 4 to here. And he's gonna attempt to distract. That'll move Willy 3 towards him. Jump scare 2. 7. Range shadow. He gains a terror point. Something weird over there. So Max gains another terror. Now he is super scared. It's just holding. He's gonna walk around the corner and blast Willy. Reloaded. So he needs a 12 or less. Miss. Now unloaded. Turn 9. So token, this one. 4. Move 6 towards the nearest character, which will be Alice. This one over here. That's a 7. Moves 6 inches towards the closest character, which would be Denise. Well, just D10 this time. 2! Denise is okay. I'm actually not sure if the Willy's cap thing makes it so that he still runs after. He doesn't go after the hiker over here. Pointlessly summoned him, but that's fine. Alright, so heroic actions. We'll gain a terror on Denise because she's too close to that terror point. Put her at 4. And then she's just going to book it, going 8. Over to there. Stay outside of 2 of that thing. This is going to go. She's going to, I think, walk her 5 to here. And patch up on Max. Move 2. She has to generate a jump scare. 4. Flickering lights. There are no light tokens, so we're okay. Max the Abs is going to go. He's just going to, I think, stay here. You'll shake it off to remove a terror token. Holden's gonna reload and then take a snapshot. So he's -3, but he's been encouraged. 6 will do it. So D5. That's gonna be 3 goes to 1. Cancels on jump scare. No. See what happens. 10. Frames in distance. All the fright tokens move 10. So this one goes 3 towards him. This one goes 5 towards him. Turn 10. Oh, jeez. All right. Fright tokens. This one is an 8, which means it moves 6 inches towards you. The other one is a 9, so same thing, except towards Holden. Everyone gains a terror point automatically now because the whistle starts blowing. Where are you going? Towards Denise. Oh, jeez. 10 inches. You're gonna hit a lot of people. You do. So 4 for Denise, and she's bleeding. And then 2 each for everybody else that isn't Holden. So 2 for Alice, who's now bleeding, and 2 for Max. Everybody's bleeding. All right, great. Well, Max, I need you to smash this guy with a baseball bat. So smashy smashy. That'll fail. A quick smashy smashy, I guess. Away. See if they trip. 17, they're fine. No, they're not fine. Take an injury. You're bleeding, and then take 2 more terror tokens for the 2 terror tokens. Wound Alice, because I'm running out of tokens at this point. This guy's crazy dangerous. And you stumble away an inch. Okay, well, Denise will go. We'll just stumble away. So, awareness check, 7. She's a -2 though, because she's at terror 5, and that means, sorry, she's at terror 7 actually. Which means 1 more and she falls victim. I lose the game. Injury and goes to 5. Stumbles away, and then she'll catch her breath to remove a terror. Otherwise, she's gonna die. Alice, patch up on Denise, so she loses her. Oh, sorry, she took another injury too. She's at 6 then because she was bleeding, so she'll go back down to 5-4 from the patch up, and she'll patch up Max as well. 10-4, and that's it. I gain 2 terror for being in range of 2 terror tokens. Well, Holden, I think you reload and snapshot. So gain 2 terror tokens. And you're very close to 10. Turn 11. Well, terror tokens. So the first one, 5, just moves into base to base with Max. The second one is already in base to base, but doesn't go away. Then how far does Willy move? 4. Gets in with Denise. 6 terror tokens, so he's hitting on a 20 or less. Hey, look, he does the 19. She takes another 4. Goes to 8. And she's bleeding again. Takes 2. Goes to 6 and is bleeding. Also now in range, so he takes 2 and is bleeding. Alice goes, she goes to 4 now and is bleeding still. Well, oh man. I guess we need to get out of here. So we'll start with Max. He's going to gain 2 terror. It's going to put him at 8. He's just dead. Falls victim because he's got too much terror from those terror tokens being there. Denise, you could still make it. Come away. Try and make your awareness check. You're at -4. You fail. So you take an injury. Go to 9. You're also bleeding. Kills you. You stumble back an inch. I guess you take a breather to remove 2 damage. Then you also go to 2, 4, 6, 8 fright because you activated your 2 tokens, and so you also fall victim. Oh my god. Holden activates and goes to 10 fright, which means he also falls victim. And it's just Alice at the end of all of this, and she'll gain 2 and go to 5 fright, and she's just gonna go 10 and like head back to the car and be like, nope, sorry, we're out of here. That's it. Willy defended his hat successfully, slew Denise, ignored the hiker because he's enraged about the hat, and won the game. So at the end of the game, the kid's being slain by Willy to get his hat back, and we'll be on to mission 2, the last stop. The gang wakes up in Willy's sort of like, I guess, encampment, the House of Horrors, where he keeps the meat. And without any of their items or equipment, they have to fight to survive. So we'll see for that one in 2 weeks. Till then, Mash. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Desperate Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.